YouTube, Quinn Mark here, back with another video. Welcome to Quinn Mark Explains episode 2.6. Today's video is Love in the Fall. That was originally going to come out September 30th, but due to personal reasons, it didn't come out, but it is what it is. So, yeah, if you guys want episode 2.7, which will come out on the 23rd, to be like video, let me know if you want to record it. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell to every other videos. That being said, let's go. It's called Love in the Fall, like I said. In the city of Springfield, Jordana's son Fontes was born. Born up with just her mother, Jaylene, and her brother, Josiah. Life for Jordana Cervantes was alright for the most part. She was always a great student in school and outside school. She was helpful around her community, whether that be helping feeding the homeless in the shelter downtown, or simply just doing good deeds. Her mother always thought highly of her because she knew that Jordana had a bright future over her shoulders. She was the only child besides her brother when it came down to her family. She lived with her mother, and her father wasn't in the picture much due to unknown reasons. On the other side, Eric was a newcomer to Springfield, growing up with 4 other brothers, some of which were negative influences. Eric was born in the state of New Mexico most of childhood and just moved over during the summertime. 2 of his 4 brothers were locked up due to making bad choices. The other 2 were just the opposite. One was very into sports and often played with his school's teams, whilst the other was a book nerd who loved reading countless books in his spare time. Eric was laid back and outdoorsy, especially when it came to fishing or doing outdoor exercise. September 12th was a lovely fall day, and the school had begun its first day. Jordana came into the classroom first, dressed in a blue and white dress shirt with jeans and some Timberland boots. After about 5 minutes later, Eric came in with a couple other students and sat in the back. Something about him had Jordana fixated on him for a couple of seconds. Daydreaming about this strange boy who had just made his presence felt not too long ago. The first day of school, she was destined to be with him, even if it means not quite yet. After a couple of seconds, she had snapped back into reality and almost felt of embarrassment because she had stared at him way too long. She had thought maybe the other students thought she was crazy or just plain a weirdo. Without hesitation, she got her supplies and notebook from her backpack as class began. 8 hours later, school had ended, and Jordana had maybe felt he was the one for her. Maybe she wasn't. Only time would tell if these 2 were meant to be. Hours later that night, Jordana had plenty of thoughts rolling through her mind that it was hard for her to sleep a while. After grabbing a glass of milk from the kitchen, she had drunk it before heading back to upstairs and finally get the rest she had needed. So the next day, Jordana showed up to class as normal. Eric showed up to class as normal. Once again, the 2 didn't speak to each other throughout the whole class. Jordana felt like she not only shy, but the fact how day 1 went for her made it seem harder to convince this boy to be hers. She needed some confidence booming within her before she made any sudden movements. Jordana studied what she could in order to impress him when the right moment came. Studying from an online source about love, Jordana had planned that Friday at the end of the month was the day to finally tell him that she had felt what she had felt the first day, which was yesterday. So the next 1 or 2 weeks, Jordana had began studying her butt off with the online love source, was doing her studies for classes. The Friday that she had circled on her calendar to finally tell him how she felt had finally come. So that morning, Jordana had put on her best clothes, showered up, ate breakfast, and waited for the school bus to go to school. Shortly after arriving on campus, she took a deep breath and began heading to the classroom. She had waited to tell him before his mom picked him up at 3 to his attention and tell him. With optimism and endless excitement flowing through her veins, She had begun counting down to tell him what she had been dying to get off her chest. Hours later, at 2:55 p.m., was the time Jordan had begun to make a move. She had found Eric sitting down chewing a candy bar while sitting down on the concrete while having his headphones in. Without not a moment to spare, she approached him with confidence flowing through her veins. She taps his shoulder and says, "Hello there." Eric takes off his headphones and says, "Hi." "Eric, is it?" "Listen, I've been having a crush on you since day one of school. I was wondering if you would be my boyfriend," she asked him. "I mean, shoot, you cute." "Heck, I'll be your boyfriend. I'll treat you like the queen you deserve to be," he says after standing up. With no moment to spare, the two kissed a couple seconds just as Eric's mom arrived with the van. So from that day forward, the two fell in love on certain dates. 10 years later, end up married and having kids, and they probably have after. So I was loving the fall right there, guys. This little short love story that's supposed to come in September. If you guys liked it, be on my website, so it'll be in the description below. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell to get other videos. That being said, let me know if you want episode 2.7 to be a live one or recorded. So let me know in the comments below. Till next time, this has been Quinn Mark Explains. Peace out.